Hey everyone, this video is about Adam of the Bible, King David, Esau, Jacob, everybody being Ruddy. Okay? This video is about what is the true meaning of Ruddy and why it is important from the Bible and today. Okay, so first off, remember Genesis 1:26. God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." Main words. Man. Man is talking about the Negro. It's already been considered that all non-Africans have 4% Neanderthal ancestry. So all non-Negroes or non-black people or non-Africans, whatever you want to say, right? Non-Sub-Saharan Africans or Sub-Saharan black Africans, right? Have at least 4% Neanderthal ancestry. Basically, they are non-Hebrews. The Hebrew is the Afro person, the person that grows an Afro on their head, regardless if they're pale or dark. That is the Negro, and that is the original race of your so-called man. The human is the sub-Negro, or the Negro whose DNA is corrupted, which they're not called Negro anymore. They're called either a Mongoloid, a Australoid, or a Caucasoid. So that's what that's basically straight hair, right? That's what you call a human. Alright? The word man, since we're not on the eSword today, we're going to have to go by what I can tell you and research. But the Hebrew word man, or the English word man, derives from the Hebrew word Adam. And then the Hebrew word Adamah derives from the Hebrew word ruddy. Okay? That means red. Like red clay. This is important because we always have a debate of Adam was black skinned, like the South Sudanese, the Senegalese, like the Ghanaians, some of the Haitians, and or Adam was white, pale, right? He was white, or he was bronze yellow, or he was red, right? Adam was brown, red. So a lot of people think Adam looked. Hold up, guys. Just type. A lot of people think Adam and Eve look like this. Nope. They were ruddy. Alright. More like I would say more like this. Ruddy. As far as skin color. Maybe around her color a little bit. But yeah. So, Adam comes from Ruddy. The name Adam is of Hebrew origin and is etymologically linked to the words for red or ruddy, possibly referring to the reddish color of the earth from which he was formed, or a ruddy, rosy or flushed complexion, rather than simply red hair. The Hebrew word Adamah means ground or earth, and the Hebrew word for red or ruddy is Adam. Ooh, sounds like Edom or Adam. Now we know how Edom was named after Adam, because he was red. So all these dumb Hebrew IUC, dumb Chazariak, y'all talking about some Esau white and all that, even though there's tribes in Nigeria called Esau. Edo, come on now. Esau, Adam, that's a ruddy brown person with afro. Now we can look at some other verses. Genesis 5, verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In that day, God created man in the likeness of God made he him. Male and female created he them, blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. Alright, Adam means ruddy red, not pale. Let's get back to this verse. Another key word, image and likeness. When you're being the first so-called human man created on this planet, why would you burn in the sun? Right? These people want to say Adam was white, right? Look, you know, and also, I wish I was 6'5" tall. I wish I could grow a beard. I wish, maybe I had a deeper voice. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if you don't match this verse, it's okay. Because you have to follow the commandments in order to actually be happy and live on the earth. Having this blessing isn't the only thing, or really the thing that makes you happy. What makes you happy is connection with the Most High. Even the giants in the book of Enoch weren't happy when they were ruling the earth. They had to find Haya, or what they call Jehovah today, when it's really Haya, the Most High. So I don't care if you're white, Asian, Hindu, black, African. Listen, you're not going to find happiness unless you get to the Most High and His commandments. This is just letting you know of what He created, because it was perfect. And you can't be perfect when you burn and get skin cancer in the sun. So that's one reason why Adam cannot be white or Esau. Alright? They try to say ruddy means rosy, like, so you type rosy, they show you this. But then we type ruddy, right? It show you this, but same thing, but they start seeing this. You know why? Because red ruddy is referring to red clay. Let's show you red clay. Boom, red clay. You see that? That's dark. That looks nothing like this. Like this. Looks like that. And we type in ruddy animal or ruddy horse. It's called ruddy horse. Ruddy horse. Ruddy horse. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Let me type it again, guys. Ruddy horse. Ruddy horse. We'll type one more. Or two more. Ruddy cow. Boom. We'll type ruddy duck. Boom. They're all basically dark colors. Dark red colors. Not white. So and this is not even ruddy. What it is, this is pale skin burning. That's the redness, blood in the skin. It burns. So that's paleness starting to burn. You're supposed to tan, not supposed to burn. Alright, so then we have, for all the people that say Esau was white, right? Dumb Captain Tazariak, the main one, Bishop Nathaniel. These dumb, what's his name? These talking about Esau white, right? 1 Samuel 16, 12, 13. Now he was ruddy, with bright eyes. This is referring to King David. And good looking. And the Lord said, "Arise, anoint him. For this is the one." Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed in the midst of his brothers. And the Spirit of the Lord came unto David from that day forward. So they just said David was ruddy. David, if you didn't know, was from the tribe of Judah. The tribe of Judah is one of the sons. It comes from the father Judah, and Yehuda comes from his father, 12 sons, Jacob. One of the 12 sons of Jacob. We already know so-called Jacob was a Negro, but they want to say Esau was a Negro. Esau was called red. Esau was also called ruddy. Let's go look up Esau being called ruddy. All right. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out forth ruddy, all over like a hairy mantle. Look at this, ruddy. Esau was called ruddy too. I know this is a different translation, but he was called ruddy as well. They can't call King David ruddy and Esau ruddy. Remember, Esau is from Esau. Is Esau. King David is from Judah, which is from Jacob. Can any Hebrew so-called Israelite by comment and tell me why is this like that? But you can't, because let me tell you why. Edo people. See this? Look at that red skinned woman right here. These are Edomites, man. Or they call themselves Edomite, but there's no white tribe in the world calling themselves Esau. But you have a black tribe calling themselves Esau. Alright? So, yeah. Really skin. Okay? Now let's go to this next part. Okay, hope you guys understand this now. We have a African man soccer player, Senegalese, Keita Balde, has stopped bleaching. The melanin has now returned to his body. So, a lot of people think this African dude, or African in general, bleach their skin so they can, become white or light skin, right? So, that's not necessarily what they're doing. See, the thing is, they like nobody I don't care who you are, nobody wants to burn in the sun. Even whites. There's whites that can actually tan. Because nobody's actually white. Only albinos are white. People might have less melanin, but that doesn't mean you're white. Only albinos have white skin. So, what it is, they don't want to be super dark. I know this might sound bad and it hurts, but that's what it is. They don't want to be super dark. Because it's not as aesthetic or of a likeness to the world. And I know this might sound bad. Yes, I like all colors. I like dark skin too. I like all colors, light, everything. But the Most High like ruddy. That's what the Bible verse said. Let us make man. Man translates to Adam. Adam translates to ruddy. Me, I'm not really as ruddy as the verse states, but that doesn't mean I hurt myself that I'm gonna bleach my skin. That's not what I'm saying. Don't do that. I'm just saying you don't come from that forefather. You don't have that gene. It is what it is. So I'm just trying to use this as an example of why ruddy does matter. He's bleaching his skin to look more red, because that's more appealing to the work. I mean, to what people, I guess he thinks what people like, right? So, we'll show you some other examples, right? Of people who are ruddy. Got like Michael Jackson, right? Red skin. I know he did something to his skin, but he had vitiligo, and he was just trying to make his skin more even. But yeah, you have Jermaine Jackson, his brother. Look, that's his skin is red, ruddy. Lupe Fiasco, the rapper, ruddy skin. I forgot to put Dr. Dre in there. Then you got the Zulu people, red skin, right? Red. I'm trying to find it. All right, Fiji people, red. You rarely see Black Americans bleach their skin, because a lot of us are ruddy. It's usually Africans that do it, and the Caribbeans. No hate, just. Now let's get to this clip right quick.
If I fought with a black bear, we gonna have black hair, baby. So, I ain't with that. But I'm already black before, so I can't.
interesting thing. You know what I mean? Like, so if you have a baby, you don't want your baby to be the same complexion as you. Why?
This is once in a lifetime thing. If I fought with a black man, we gonna have.
So, you got Africans. This is a Haitian right here, but he don't want to be black. And you're like, why? Your skin is smooth, and you're not talking about his smooth. You're talking about his color. And it's not that he don't like it. He knows that it's not favored by the world. It's just different, right? Just just like white skin. It's not. Hated. It's not favored by the world. What's favored by the world is in the middle. So yeah, like they're not saying I don't want to be dark because I don't like melanin. He just don't want to be too dark, right? And it goes back to this Bible verse. All right, from my opinion. Let's go to the next verse. Okay, I can't really explain this one because. So I typed in griff black people. That's just a slur that a lot of Africans give black Americans because a lot of us are brown. But, let's look at Safari talking about skin bleaching rumors. Because I just already showed you black skin. Now we're showing very, very dark brown. Here we go.
Because I'm dropping ever in a million years bleach my skin, and I only said that because I'm dropping a skincare line, and pretty much just to enhance your already beautiful skin. So that's all it's about. So everybody who was hitting me up and people who I really know was really asking me about, am I really gonna bleach my skin? I would never, ever. You're mad, but you know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever I gotta do to enhance and get it right. So it's all about this Sunday, July 4th. I'm launching Paradise. It's wicked. I've been traveling with it like that and it smells amazing. People be like, yo, you look ass.
So remember, he's talking about he was trying to enhance the glow of his skin. He wasn't trying to bleach his, he was trying to enhance the glow. Because our skin's supposed to glow, not burn or look burnt. Okay? So, that's what he was talking about. Alright? Okay, guys, I'm back. But yeah, sorry about that. Do something right quick. BA want to enhance the glow of his skin. All right. You see a lot of videos, people talking about how to get glass skin. They're always showing red skin. Bunch of women and men always showing how to get rid of burns. That's why all this black melanin and all that. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, but let's be real, y'all. A lot of us aren't getting appeal from the dark skin because it's a difference. I know it's hard to understand what I'm saying, but like. We have a lot of videos, people trying to get rid of tans, and look at this woman, dull and dehydrated versus moisturized and nourished. So basically, she had a black skin and Ruddy. You know, I know it sounds bad, but that's the truth, guys. I'm what you call a dark skin. I'm not Ruddy. I'm close to Ruddy, but I'm not full Ruddy. You know, so and that's okay. That's okay. It's the truth, man. We can't keep trying to be somebody that we're not. Be proud of who you are, but worship the Most High. So, you know, so yeah. When you type in dull dehydrated skin, they always want to show darker people. So we always try to talk about this melanin, but let's be real. Everybody doesn't find the dark skin appealing like that. Only, you know, according, you know, so I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying that to the world, dark skin is just seen as unique. It's not seen as blessed. Alright, talking about very dark skin, not red, brown dark skin. But yeah. So and right, so glowing skin refers to a healthy, radiant appearance of the skin. So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these Africans, they bleach their skin, but they always talk about, not just African, but darker skinned people. They always talk about melanin. I got melanin. I love melanin. But they bleaching. I rarely see black Americans bleach. So, but this is what Ruddy is, y'all. Ruddy. These are examples of Ruddy. And this is why it's important. And that's why it's a difference between black and Ruddy. Oops. Probably gonna make another video about this, but now you understand what Ruddy is. But all praise to the Most High, and I'm out.